What if being a hero was the cruelest sentence you could receive? Imagine the metallic taste of blood in your mouth after a lifetime of battles you never chose, the acrid smell of underground dust choking your lungs, the cold grip of chains that bind not your wrists but your very soul. Like the condemned gladiators of ancient Rome, forced to fight for the crowd's amusement, or the soldiers in history's penal battalions sent to the front lines as cannon fodder, heroism here isn't glory, it's punishment. In Sentenced to be a Hero Episode 3, released on January 22, 2026, we descend into the dark heart of this twisted world. Streaming on Crunchyroll, this chapter picks up the brutal rescue mission from the previous episode, where Xylo Forbarts and his penal hero Unit 9004 face an army of demon-blighted fairies in the Zuangan mines. From the first shadowy tunnel, the episode grips you like a hand around your throat, tight, unrelenting, leaving you breathless with questions. Can broken criminals truly become saviors? What price must they pay to earn even a whisper of thanks? You feel the weight of the earth pressing down, hear the distant cries of trapped miners, and suddenly, you're not watching anymore. You're there, in the dark, desperate to know if hope can survive in a place built on despair. Building straight from Episode 2's setup, where the unit is thrust into the mining town crisis, Episode 3 dives deep into the tunnels. Xylo leads Norgal, Senridge, and Tatsuya on a desperate push to save trapped miners from the demon-blighted fairies commanded by Demon Lord Lotus. Waves of ambushes hit hard. Lotus unleashes his terrifying tinnitus attack, manipulative radio waves that erode the mind and strip away self-control, and the team teeters on the edge of collapse. Tiarita slips in for a dramatic rescue assist, but it's Norgal who turns the tide with a sacrificial final blow, losing a leg to end the threat. The miners are freed, survivors return to the surface, and a little girl and her father offer heartfelt thanks to the penal heroes, a moment that feels like sunlight breaking through stone. Streaming on Crunchyroll, this tight, action-packed episode transitions the arc forward by proving the unit's worth, shifting from mere survival to the slow redemption of their name. It's like watching the turning point in the Shawshank Redemption, where hope flickers in the darkest hole, leaving you aching to see what comes next. Plot progression here is sharp and purposeful. The episode advances the main story by resolving the immediate mine crisis while planting seeds for bigger questions. Why are these heroes criminals? Are their crimes real or framed? The pacing balances intense fights with quiet, emotional beats. No rushed filler, just steady build to a satisfying payoff. A key revelation? Humans can turn into fairies under demon blight, forcing heroes to kill what were once innocents. Norgal's defeat of Lotus via sacrifice clarifies the unit's hidden strengths, and the cliffhanger is subtle. The penal hero's image begins to shift in the eyes of ordinary people. From Reddit and Twitter discussions, fans praise how this episode clears up confusion about the unit's dynamics. Norgal isn't just comic relief. He's a Sacred Seal expert whose motivational fire saves the day. Drawing from the light novel roots, the tinnitus attack ties into deeper lore about mental corruption, explaining why the heroes struggle with their own identities. This isn't just action, it's the core of the show unfolding, penal heroes fighting not just monsters, but stigma. Character development shines through Norgal, voiced by Jason Marnocha in English dub, but Japanese Seiyuu add raw intensity. His arrogant, his majesty persona hides a kingly heart. His pep talk, roaring like Erwin's speech in Attack on Titan, rallies hopeless miners and proves delusion can become strength. Sacrificing his leg, he earns Xylo's respect and our awe, transformative and surprising. Xylo, Yohei Azakami in Japanese, shows rare vulnerability, accepting a flower as thanks for the first time, his guarded soul cracking open. Tiarita's timely entry reveals her loyalty, while Tatsuya stays cool under pressure. Their choices feel earned, dialogue heavy with weight, lines like even in chains, we choose to fight echo long after, poetic and real. Themes of redemption, sacrifice, and morality hit hard. Power isn't given, it's forced upon the unworthy. Hope battles despair in every tunnel, manifesting when Norgal's self-belief inspires others to rise. The world-building deepens with fairy lore and the penal system, complicating the universe by showing heroism as a curse, like historical forced labor in wars. Dialogue is sharp, impactful, no cliches, just lines that carry the pain of outcasts finding purpose. Under art director Yusuke Watanabe and director Hiroyuki Takashima, the visuals are stunning. Fluid animation captures the claustrophobic tunnels, dark shadows swallowing light, sudden bursts of color in attacks, symbolizing inner turmoil and fragile hope. Stillness in quiet moments contrasts explosive movement, making every strike feel visceral. Direction uses tight angles to trap you in the mine, quick edits ramping tension like a heartbeat. The soundtrack haunts with swelling motifs during fights, silence amplifying despair before crescendos explode. Voice acting elevates it. Yohei Azakami's Xylo delivers tremors of of restrained pain, embodying a man haunted by his past. The intensity in Norgal's roars burns with soul. This episode left me scarred yet hopeful. The moment Norgal sacrifices his leg feels like a punch to the gut, while the child's thank you sparks wonder. It's a collision of destinies, where outcasts become heroes, shifting everything. Like the redemption in Les Miserables, it asks, can society forgive the unforgivable? What would you do if forced to save those who hate you? You taste the dust, feel the sacrifice, carry the burden, and wonder if your own chains could break. Some might call the pacing slow in build-up, but it's deliberate, like Dunas' desert crawl, building to thunder. The complexity invites rewatches, turning potential flaws into strengths. Episode 3 strengths, heart-wrenching sacrifice, stunning action, and true redemption, far outweigh any minor dips. It succeeds fully as both thrilling fantasy and deep human drama. So, as the mine dust settles and a flower rests in a killer's hand, ask yourself, will you walk away from this story, or step into the darkness to find your own light? The choice isn't optional. It's inevitable. Watch it, feel it, let it change you,